I'm Eric Loy, and welcome to Loy Interviews. On this podcast, we talk with folks from the VTuber community on their channels, their talents, their stories, where they come from, and their plans for the future. We are joined by Pehk. Hi.
Hi, hello.
Hey, please introduce yourself to everybody.
Hi, everyone. I'm Pehk, the Stellar Sea Eagle VTuber.
Stellar Sea Eagle.
Yes.
Yeah. And how long have you been a VTuber?
I've been a VTuber since 2023, but I've been on YouTube since 2018.
So you're a veteran. Of the stream.
More or less.
Yeah. Were you doing recorded things for YouTube, or were you streaming on YouTube?
I was doing recorded. Actually, I had a partner. We were doing recorded animated talk shows with other YouTubers.
You were doing the animation?
Not me. My partner was. It was light animation, like with what's it called?
Flash.
That was Flash, yeah.
the late lamented Flash, which still keeps trying to update itself on my old laptop. Stop trying to update, you're dead. It won't stop. This makes me sad. So what got you started on wanting to first stream and then doing the VTuber thing?
After it all actually started after the actually I'm gonna have to talk about the YouTube stuff a bit since it all kind of goes into that.
Absolutely.
So back then it started I had a partner, we were called Pehk and Call, which was a play on words of beck and call, so the show was called At Your Pehk and Call. So we but around 2021, where he, real life responsibilities became a priority for him. So I kind of flew solo. And I know I used to stream way back when livestream.com was a thing.
Oh boy, okay.
Yeah, I wasn't too active on there, but I did do it from time to time. So
yeah.
And then I just saw that's something I could do. And what got me into the VTuber thing, I actually commissioned someone to make a model for my character, for Sonic Adventure 2, and then someone brought up saying, you could just use this model to VTube, and I'm like, oh my god, you're right.
So the idea was planted, and from there...
From there, it's just like, wow, it's like half the work's already done. And then I spoke to my first friend that I made into the community, and things just kind of took off.
Yeah. So are you going from the recorded stuff to the live stuff? Did you find that kind of tough to make that adjustment? Because it certainly is different when you don't have the editing safety net.
Oh, absolutely. With that, with all the scuff and not having a partner, so I discovered that I'm still working on trying to be a solo act.
Yeah.
I found out I work well with others, with collabs and other things.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. And sometimes I guess you'd have to work in the chat as your kind of collaborator.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So but still, it's still quite a transition from someone you're working on and having a what you want to do set out in front of you to all of a sudden now you're ad-libbing with people you're not going to know. Did that kind of throw you for a loop at first?
A bit. Actually, it still kind of does.
Yeah, because that's one of those box of chocolate things that you don't really know what you're going to come up with on occasion. But
exactly.
But did you find that with that you were kind of able to really have a bigger experience because you really had to think on your feet when it comes to that?
Yes and no. Like, I'm not trying to boast or talk too highly of myself, but it all kind of felt like second nature already. So some things I didn't have too much of an issue with, while other things I obviously did.
Ah.
I can't think of any examples right now because I'm still kind of up, but
I love that. I don't know. I just don't ask me why, but
I don't have an answer.
change the topic. I'm hearing this in the back of my head. Change the topic, but I stubbornly ignore it and keep going on. No. But so, I mean, did you ever have an experience with the microphone before you started the YouTube stuff?
Not with the microphone per se. I was a little theater kid in high school,
Mm-hmm.
so I knew about. I had the experience of like not only performing, but like dealing with like a crowd, even though the crowd's physically not there when I stream.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
So
mean, and that's sometimes worse, though, isn't it? I mean, when you're, I know doing it in radio, you kind of guaranteed an audience of a few anyway, unless you were just like, Sunday morning at 4 a.m. and you're just playing whatever music that was laid out in front of you, which I did for quite a while doing a crossword. Getting made money for it. But the difference, I think, is with the recorded bits that you were doing, or recorded scenes, you don't really know how that's going to hit until you see somebody else start watching it.
Yeah, exactly.
So in a way, that's kind of like like an artist. Well, it is an art for one thing, but did you ever feel like when you were done with one of those recordings that you were really done with it, or did you want to go back and tweak it every time?
There was always a few things I wanted to go back and tweak, but my partner, well, not only did he do the flash animation, he also did the editing too. Like he really liked working on all that stuff, and I was gonna like jump into all that. Like, hey, I'll take a crack at it because he kind of wouldn't let me. But he would take some things out to make things easier. It's like, oh, but I really liked that part.
Yeah. Oh no. You have.
So without him. So without him knowing, oops, sorry, I didn't mean.
No, I say they're just trying to sneak it back in. That's what you're looking for. Try to do, isn't it?
Yeah, that or I upload it separately. It's like a deleted scene.
Director's cut. What was left on the floor? Here you go. So obviously you enjoyed that sort of thing, and did you get a lot of good feedback from it when you were doing it?
Yes and no. Well, we had a couple semi-big people come on who were really cool. Told us they liked what we did. They gave us some some feedback on what to improve, what they liked, what they didn't like, etc.
Yeah.
One of the reason why the whole thing actually stopped was the big thing is am I cool with like name dropping people? That's not like a thing.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, so we had this cartoon reviewer called the Alpha J from the Alpha J show. He agreed to come on.
Yeah.
We drew his character, animated it for the whole thing. Everything, the whole thing went great. Nice guy. He never acknowledged the video happened, nor did he give a shout out to us. So if you're listening to Alpha J, I remember.
I don't know whether that's a mixed message or a very loud one. Maybe
yes.
We'll call it a very loud mixed message. Well, that would kind of damper some things, wouldn't it? But still, you obviously enjoyed yourself. Otherwise, you wouldn't have kept doing it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and now, did you, when you did switch over to do it with yourself, and then finally having the VTuber thing come in, is it the same type of enjoyment, or is it a new and better type of enjoyment?
A mixture of both. I get that there's the new enjoyment where like I'm actually dealing with like a live audience. so I can get like that feedback or good compliments and other fun things coming my way like live.
What you're saying is you don't
It's
have to
like
share.
it's no that too. Like it's like, oh, it's just me now. It's all about me.
Mine.
Not a man.
It's mine.
I'm not that selfish.
I am. It's mine. But that plus you without having somebody else there, you are in control of what you're doing. I mean,
exactly.
it's like a being free of a corporation or something where you might have enjoyed yourself, but now you're your own boss in many different
make
ways.
my own schedule, my own work days, when I can take breaks.
Yeah.
What I'm having for lunch that day, that sort of thing.
And if something goes wrong, you can always blame it on the ex-partner.
Exactly. Oh no, I blame it on oh man, like OBS isn't working today. I guess I just not feeling it,
Yeah. That didn't go so well. It must have been the computer problem.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it was.
Sorry guys, no stream today. We'll try again tomorrow.
Well, I mean, there is a lot to say about that, but also having the fact that people are coming back to hang around with you, and it's you this time.
It's honestly really great knowing that like people are like I'm actually sort of actually just recently I'm kind of just starting to get like a bunch of recurring people who aren't my friends. Not that I don't love my friends and I love them to pieces, but like having like people I'm not too familiar with. It's like, hey, Pehk's on. Let's go see what he's up to. It's nice. It's a nice feeling.
When you come on next stream, the first thing is, now I want you all to know that you are not my friends, but I do appreciate it.
We're not friends.
Never going to be friends, but I do appreciate you coming back. Please come back again.
Maybe sub while you're here.
You might get closer to being friends if you would spend some money. That'd be nice.
50 subs, I'll say you're my friend.
I will tattoo my name on someone else's child. If you do that. I'll name your children after me if you do that. So obviously it's you've taken to it pretty quickly. I mean, it sounds like just from talking to you that it's I don't know if second nature is the right way to put it, but you're pretty comfortable with it at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what makes it that comfortable? What is it the feedback? Is it just being able to hang out with people on the other side of the planet, or what is it?
It's a good question, and that comes with a good answer. It's kind of basically both of those things. I don't know. I just find proper communication really important, whether it be like from a viewer or something else like that. So just having that back and forth is really stimulating and motivating.
Yeah, and with the live thing, you've got immediate communication.
Yeah,
and you mean you have to accept the road blocks too when you're doing you step in a hole or something. You have to own up to it right away, or at least find a really, really good scapegoat.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, and then hop past it and keep going. Have you found that to be pretty easy to do? Because I don't care who you are, sooner or later when you're live, you're gonna trip a little bit.
Oh no, I trip within the first 5 minutes. Wouldn't be a stream without scuff of some kind or some sort of not incident, because that sounds bad, but minor inconvenience.
I've been minorly inconvenienced now for 35 years.
God, that's a vibe.
A friend of mine, a former coworker in my first job, he used to leave from. I was in Champaign, Illinois, and he would go every Wednesday to Second City and take classes up there in Chicago. Which I was like, you do what you want. I'm not going to tell the boss. I'll stay however late you want. Don't care. Just bring back a little bit of pizza every once in a while. I'm radio people are very, very cheap. We'll take anything for that sort of stuff. But he did a sketch, a improv sketch with him and the other person, where because they were kids, the kid told him that there wasn't any Santa Claus, so he spent the rest of the other guy's life just mildly inconveniencing him. Just the most ridiculous things. They go, just, 5 years, 10 years ahead, and finally, on the guy's deathbed, he comes in, and the guy's like, "Can I have some water?" And he reveals himself to be the nurse. Says, "No, you can't have any water." Oh, you've mildly inconvenienced me for 50 years. It was so funny. That's what it reminds me of. Hey, I'm just don't mind me flailing way off topic here, because I'm really, really good at that.
Oh, you're good.
But
I like hearing people yap. I guess that's kind of the opposite of what should be going on, but that's just kind of how I am.
Well, I mean, that sort of thing. I mean, would you consider what you were doing before a kind of an improv, or kind of now an improv?
Oh no, it was definitely improv. We didn't have anything unless later on, when we started having people on, we kind of had like a bunch of questions we should ask them.
Yeah.
Me and my partner. Just say call.
Yeah.
But before, no, we just kind of throwing darts at a dartboard and see what happens.
Yeah, but it's fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, when you because you don't know what's going to come out after that. Sometimes it's a a dead fish on a stick. Sometimes it's a roasted dead fish on a stick.
Yeah. Sometimes that roasted dead fish with glitter.
Yeah, that's right.
Everyone likes glitter.
Sometimes they've swallowed something that's fun. You never know. But so you were kind of a theater kid. You said you took drama and stuff, I guess, in school. Was that something you really wanted to continue with when you got out of school? It was like, I kind of miss doing that in front of people.
Yes and no. My high school, not to get too personal, my high school was not one of the best, and they didn't like me for reasons that I can't. Not that I can't talk about. It's just we'd be here all day.
Oh, well, that's high school is a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, it was junior high, but for everybody else, it's high school. They
wouldn't let me learn a second language.
Oh, that's painful. I would love to have learned a second language.
Likewise.
Yeah. I do know a second language now. It's called Google Translate.
Yes.
I type in here and I can speak whatever language I want. I can't pronounce it, and I can't read it unless I use it. But there it goes. It's like math and calculators, as far as I'm concerned. Why am I learning long division when I can just type it into this keyboard?
Exactly.
And do it right, unless the batteries are dying.
1 degree, please.
Yes, 1 degree. Oh, when I was in school, and 100 million years ago, is when we first started being able to bring calculators to school.
Okay.
And not like the big super calculator. I mean, like the basic calculators. And then the battery would start going dead, and suddenly, 4 divided by 2 equals 6.555 GXY. I don't think that's right. So with what when you started, did you really even have a plan for what you wanted to do as a VTuber?
Absolutely not. I just wanted to stream myself playing games I liked doing and see where it went from there.
Yeah. And obviously it went pretty good.
Yeah, no, I'm actually thankful for the people I met, because honestly, like, if I didn't meet this, but can I just say their name? Is that okay?
You say anything you want. We're 18
Okay,
plus.
perfect. Yeah, so my first friend into this community, jumping into this community, they go by Perry Blue.
Mm-hmm.
They're a text to speech elf VTuber. Love them. Mm-hmm. Follow them if you want.
Yeah.
But they were so nice and welcoming, and they actually invited me to a collab with uh, their other friends, and they just kind of took off from there. Now we've been extremely close for like a couple of years now.
Cool. Excellent. Was that easy? Was that easy to do a collaboration with? Because it's with the text to speech, it's pretty inherent that you're going to have some delay in what's going on.
I know with Perry specifically, it wasn't that bad. They really had a handle on it, so the responses were, if anything, they were like a couple seconds behind. Like you weren't like left there waiting. It's like, well, what are they gonna say?
Being on stage with somebody and just stand there and waiting for the next line.
It's like, all right, punchline.
I keep setting you up. You have to knock them down. What type of games would you rather play?
I mainly stick to retro games and RPGs. I play a lot of Pokemon. But mainly for the reason for that is I have severe carpal tunnel in both my hands, so I can't play anything too advanced like hero shooters and things like Fortnite.
Yeah, have you had the surgery?
Not yet. I'm working on that.
Oh my gosh, yeah. My wife has.
Yeah,
both hands, but she also managed to add arthritis to it.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, imagine walking around with your thumbs not attached.
Oh, I need those.
Yeah, it was. When she went in, and the doctor grabbed a hold of that joint there where your thumb is supposed to attach, and moved her thumb around. The surgeon goes, "Ooh." That's not a good thing for your surgeon to say.
No. That actually reminds me, not to get a little too off topic, but like I remember when I had to go to the hospital for a visit due to some, what the hell is the word? Vertigo like issues.
Oh yeah.
They did a scan, and one of them said, "Oops." It's like, what do you mean, oops?
I explain oops.
And they're like, we found something here in the scanner, like around your brain, so we're gonna do an MRI. I'm like, oh god, this is the worst news I could have gotten. And then I do the whole procedure. I'm there for like 2 days, and then they're like, the results are in. No, everything's fine. It turns out there was like a crumb or something on our scanner. It's like, what the? Can I swear?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Well, so what the fuck?
I think that would deserve at least several swears. We're talking golfer level swears at that point.
Oh man, call me Happy Gilmore.
Oh my god, that would be. You're at that point you're so scared that whatever was there was going to vibrate out anyway.
Exactly.
No, he had a thumb on the picture. That's all.
There's some jam left on there from my sandwich. It's actually nothing. You're fine. That'll be $10,000,
yeah.
by the way.
Yeah. By the way, your insurance didn't cover it. Good luck. Bye.
Oh God.
Yeah, living in America. But that would being shown your mortality in that way is not something that I would certainly enjoy.
No.
Jam on the brain. I don't think that's. So after that, did you decide not to have vertigo anymore?
Yeah, no. Like I went home and everything was fine. I guess it was scared out of me. Or I was so frustrated, it just kind of left.
Well, then I guess it was a pretty brilliant move on their part.
True, it's like the hiccups; they just scared it out of you. It's that easy.
Vertigo problems? Hey, we'll put jam on your MRI. No problem. So did you have the MRI with it? Was it was it an X-ray or what?
With the vertigo or
yeah.
Yeah, no, they put me through the very loud, annoying tube, and that was fun.
My gosh, I years ago had a little ischemic thing happen, and it was a little scary. I mean, part of my there's still a part of my face that still will wax extremely well because I can't feel it. but
dear.
but it's not anything that's going to do to happen again. But I'm going through the scanner, and they're like, "Would you like to hear any music to relax you?" I'm like, first of all, it's going to be too loud to hear anything, and
Yeah.
like, yeah, sure, some easy listening stuff. So they put me in there, and I am laughing so hard. I'm shaking. I'm laughing. And they keep telling me I have to stand still, and there's just no way I could. They put in freaking bagpipe music.
Oh my god. Yeah, easy listening.
And I'm laying here in this tube going, and then in the background,
It reminds me of home.
yes. It brings back some memories of my ancestors. They're like, Mr. Loy, you had to turn the music off. Turn the music off. I'm fine. And then they found jam on my brain, and then ever since it was history at that point. Bet you didn't know we'd be sharing MRI stories.
Wow. Yeah, well.
We're a variety interview company. Is what we do. So have you got any plans, big plans for the future of your channel?
That's a good question. Not at the moment. Usually just try. I'm basically my goal right now is to have a consistent schedule. Due to like the current weather of it being too hot and my overnight shifts, it's kind of just hard to like. Man, I don't feel like doing it today. It's kind of just been a more frequent issue.
Yeah, the overnight stuff is really tough to deal with for long term. My sleep schedule is still messed up from doing it as a kid. I consider you a kid because, like, anybody younger than me is a kid. So,
how old are you?
Yeah, and I'm 2,000 years old, so everybody younger than me is kids.
Valid.
Yeah, but the thing that people don't understand with that is when you work overnight, every meal you have is dinner.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you sleep during the day, which was the only way I could do it, you wake up and it's like, it's the afternoon, so no breakfast. And then when you go to work and have a lunch break, it's already, 12 o'clock. You're going to have another dinner. And then when you get ready to come home from work, you want dinner, but all you have is breakfast.
Someone told me breakfast is the first meal you have when you wake up, no matter what time. And I'm like, that kind of makes sense.
Yes, that's why frozen pizza is the breakfast of champions.
Yeah, it's a vegetable. It counts.
Yeah, depending on the type of pizza you get, of course. If it's a, I mean, tomato sauce is technically a vegetable. I guess that counts. So with that schedule, I mean, how do you maintain any type of streaming schedule at all with
that? Very carefully. I usually save it for the weekends, since I'm off on the weekends, thankfully. If I wake up and I don't feel like complete garbage, I will stream.
Well, that's you can hang a whole character on that if you'd like to.
Yeah.
I don't feel like complete garbage. We'll have a short stream today.
Short stream today, maybe an hour and a half. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Well, I mean, still though, with that, if you decided to do some sort of marathon, or what people would think would be marathon for you, and you went all night, it probably would be pretty easy on you in comparison to other folks.
Oh yeah, no, I remember the first 24-hour stream I did. That was for. Was it my affiliate anniversary? It was for. Oh no, it was for. Oh no, it was for my affiliate anniversary. It was because I reached a sub goal that people thought it would be funny if they did.
Yeah.
They said I think I got like 80 subs or something.
Yeah.
But it's like, all right, now I got it. Now I got to do. Did and it wasn't that bad.
Yeah. Yeah. You didn't like keel over 15 hours in?
Oh Oh no, like the I started at noon and ended at noon the next day, but from like 1 a.m. onward was when it started to hit a bit. It's like I was like, oh my god, I don't know what to do. Nothing's stimulating.
But so were you just switching between games at that point, or?
Oh yeah, no, I was like basically it was like I was rummaging through a suitcase, like I gotta do something. Something, gotta find something to do.
Minesweeper, Minesweeper. We'll do Minesweeper for 3 hours. No backseating for Minesweeper, please.
No, please do. I'm bad at numbers.
We're only doing the 5x5 version of Minesweeper. You click one button and then you either win or die. That's how it works. So you survived that, obviously, and
Yes.
and has the community continued to grow? Has it been slower than you'd like, or did you really have any goals for that?
I've been getting steady followers whenever I do stream. The problem is like my streams are so infrequent that I'm kind of just stagnating, and it's no one's fault but my own. And been really trying to work on that. Like I've had people come over saying, "Hey, Pehk, you haven't streamed in a little bit. You all good?" It's like, yeah, it's just, you know.
Yeah. It is pretty important if you're looking to take that next step, because it's again you're not necessarily looking for one big stream with a lot of people showing up, but you have to get that average up. And now doing the affiliate stuff, that average going from a 0.9 to a 0, it can take a long time in an average. It's a lot harder work to do than people would imagine. Now, some people do it right away, and for them, good luck to you. But it also takes that steady thing. So you want people to be there waiting for you when you start.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So have you gotten any further goals as far as audience goes, or just trying to keep that steady pace?
Right now, I want to keep things simple and just keep that steady. Yeah, keep that consistency of having the average amount come in, and basically keep my fingers crossed as we go along.
Why are you not a corporate CEO with that? We're just going to keep our fingers crossed.
Well, God, if only they have money.
Yeah. For them, it doesn't seem to matter if they have a bad quarter or several years. They've got money to back them up. Well, if you had that type of stuff to invest in the stream, what would you want to invest in right away?
I'd like to get first I'd like the appropriate space for it. I'd want to since my model's 3D, I'd like to do that full body tracking streaming stuff like some other VTubers do.
Oh my, yeah.
So I think because I'm told I'm very animated and very expressive. Plus, being Italian, the talking with the hands sort of thing, so people would see that more come out.
Yeah, that has to happen.
Yeah, so I feel like that would help.
Yeah, if I were doing the VTubing, I would definitely not do the 3D, because that would require moving around, and I'm too old to do that now. I want to keep the movements down as much as possible, but you young people go right ahead. We'll keep watching. Would you want the whole room to move around in, or just more space to flail in?
Depending on the stream, I'd like the whole room. What you said, just to move around the room and stuff.
You don't have any like pets or anything that would get in the way?
I don't. My roommate does have 2 cats, but they can't. My door's like shut 80% of the time. They're not really a bother.
Yeah.
They actually really want to come in here for some reason.
Yeah, I wonder why people haven't set their cats up to also show up on the stream like that. But I guess
cat cam.
Yeah, but I bet the trying to get the full body stuff on the cat would be a little rough to do. Depending on the cat, some of them are pretty lazy. So if you were able to stream something that you haven't been able to stream yet, what type of stream would you have?
That's a good question.
I mean, would you do some, live hand stuff or hand cam or what?
I've done a little bit of that for a subathon thing. I ate one of those stupidly really hot gummy bears.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
But for that, I don't know. I just like to play some more interactive games with people, and mainly play for longer.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm pretty simple with my goals and ideas.
Well, I mean, that's perfectly fine. If you're enjoying yourself, that's the biggest thing, and your audience is enjoying themselves. Otherwise, it wouldn't come back.
Exactly.
It is very much personality driven, and I think people are starting to get that message now. Folks who want to, there are a lot of people who take the marketing side so quickly, and the first thing they do is put everything out on every platform, and I'm like, you don't even know if you like to do it yet.
Yeah, it's like I spent like $2,000 on this model. It's like,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
I see that could get me 4 or 5 cars.
That covers 2 months of rent for me.
Yeah. That'd be like a year's worth of shelter for. I was a radio guy. We don't spend money on anything if we don't have to. Does it run? Yes. Okay. Here's the money.
Perfect.
Yeah. So have you found collaborating with other folks easy to do?
I noticed this recently. I do collabs very well, so long as it's not with more than 5 people. Because if we get more than 5 people, not that it's anyone else's fault. Usually when there's more than 5 people, there's always another just so charismatic, and knows how to talk very well that I get intimidated, and I'm just, unless I'm spoken to, I shut up the whole stream. That's something I've been working on.
I can understand that completely.
If it's like 3 or 4 people, I can bounce off of them all very well. But like, for some reason, the 5th person is always like, "Hi, I know how to talk very well. My voice is super attractive, and we're gonna have a good stream." It's like, damn.
That's. I mean, you do have a great voice for this, but the when I get the person on who has that super radio voice and obviously isn't trying to push their voice, their vocal cords into anything, and I just feel like so insignificant.
Mr. Ma'am, yeah, Mr. Sir, you.
the vocal cords just shrivel up at that point.
It does make me feel better knowing I'm not the only one.
Oh no!
That way when that happens.
No! I just that's why I don't have my microphone on a stand or something, so I can go shrivel up in a corner somewhere while I'm doing the interview. Don't look at me. I'm not worthy. But so something like a 15-man battle royale probably is not in the works for you.
Not anytime soon.
Yeah. But what are the games that you like to co-op on?
This is one I've been doing with my friend. Shout out to Mochi Sai. We haven't done it in a while, but we did Baldur's Gate 3, and it was their first time playing, and it was my 8th time playing because I played it with like a gazillion other people. Never beaten the story though, so I figured, what's one more?
So you were
that was really fun.
So you knew what was coming for them before it happened, and you got to watch them.
Oh yeah,
scream.
Yeah, especially since they went demiurge or so basically like the edgy I'm going to kill everything class, and I was just the guy who threw things, so it was just a really fun dynamic there.
You're going to die if you do that. No, I'm fine. Dead. Yeah, you got to almost be a spectator as far as that went.
Yeah, basically. And I didn't see the Demiurge playthrough first, so seeing all that the first time was really funny, and her reactions were really fun too.
So you had like 16 different reasons to do this with them.
Yeah.
you wanted to see them explode, and you kind of wanted to get a kind of an idea of when you were going to do it yourself, what not to do. I see through you. Well, I tell you this. Obviously, you're really enjoying yourself, and it's I use the term in your wheelhouse, and this certainly sounds like it. At this point, I mean, barring stupid life getting in the way, you see yourself doing this for quite a while?
I want to do this as long as I can.
Yeah, it's just become a part of you at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, did you even think about it when you started it that you'd be wanting to make all the improvements and have more people come in and work with them and an audience like this? I mean, it seems like it was kind of more of a lark thing to start with.
Yeah, starting out, I honestly didn't think too much of it. It's like, oh, I'll do this from here, and like, every now and then see what happens. And then but again, once I met Perry and did all the things, it's like, I want to do more of this. I want to do this every day. That didn't happen, but I wanted to.
Well, you can still want to, As
exactly.
When you get old like me, there's still a lot of want to do things. It's just that, there's a lot of reasons not to.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it gets in the way of things, but
exactly.
It's so obvious that you're enjoying yourself. I mean, I can hear when you talk about it that I can hear you smiling when you talk about it. So that means a lot, and it also means a lot to the audience too, because they can tell that you're enjoying yourself. I mean, have you watched a stream where somebody wasn't enjoying themselves?
Once.
Yeah.
That's because they weren't having a good day, and you could just immediately tell. And I won't say who.
Yeah.
But they are a friend of mine, and they were not going through a good time. So
yeah.
I was there.
Yeah.
For them afterwards.
That can be really rough.
Was rough.
On everybody, not just the person having the bad time, but the people listening to them who are now also having a bad time.
Yeah, it's like.
And there's some people who can play that off pretty well. I mean, they come in realizing that, you know what, I'm having a shit day. Let's.
Yeah, it's one thing if it's like a bit.
Yeah.
But like when it's like that very like awkward tugging the collar of your shirt moment, and you're twiddling your thumbs. It's like, oh, what do we do now?
Rodney Dangerfield waiting at the for his driver's license photo to come through. That's what.
Yeah, literally.
What's the problem? Pehk, thank you so much for coming on. It's an absolute pleasure talking with you. And
honestly, thank you for having me.
Oh, sure. It's great. I mean, it's great to hear someone who's enjoying themselves and maybe even more than you thought you would doing it. But it's just to me, talking with you just seems like it's a natural fit, and we're going to see a lot more of you in the future. So you got to keep in touch and let us know what's going on so we can update you as the future adventures of Pehk continue, which
of course
will have to continue pretty much.
Unless you better look forward to it.
Yes. Look forward to the future, because if you look back, you're going to miss it. We're going to have all of the links in the description for the video. Thank you so much for coming on, and please let us know what's happening in the future so we can promote it for you, okay?
Oh, of course. Thank you.
Thank you for listening to Eric Loy Interviews. Join us again next time when we talk to another member of the always interesting VTuber community.